Hey guys, Megatrio here from the hub, back with another video. Surprisingly, my channel's pretty dead now that I'm thinking about it. But it doesn't matter. We got the terrible camera setup. It's not even actually recording on the screen. It's my tablet. It's a great setup. And we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a very late playthrough, but this is the point where you get fashionably late. Meaning that you're just lazy and you're hoping that nobody will like scream at you in the comments for doing it so late. Random fact, I'm actually learning that song on the piano and it's fun to learn. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but then I didn't. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is called me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. I'm gonna so butcher everything out of this. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more infrequently. And I would get tired of waiting up, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Our player is pretty harsh, isn't he? He's a great guy. I love Apollo already, 10 out of 10. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! What type of voice? Should I just make my own voice slightly higher pitch? I mean, it's not obnoxious enough already, but I want that tiny bit more obnoxious. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! This is the end of me. I can see it already. The light's fading. I'm being lowered into the coffin. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Damn, he's got some sass on him. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I actually tapped my fingers together like that in real life. She's actually really cute though, I want her both. That's mean, Apollo! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. To be honest, that's actually pretty fair in the story of my life. Except I'm on Sayori's end, so it's just depressing. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I can't even do the English language right. How am I going to live? Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm being stupid. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. This guy really likes his fancy language. Dan Salvato, did you want to write books before you did this? Maybe. That was a really unfunny joke, but I'm continuing it anyway. By the way, Apollo, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! By the way, any of you who say either, please, jump in a hole. It's either. Neither, either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. And if nobody's done that in their life, they are lying to you. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Our character is a weeaboo, I love this already. think I just indirectly called myself a weeaboo? This is what my life has come to. Uh-huh. Oh, talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I'm just hearing my own voice and I'm dying. I swear I sounded American or that important. Why is my British? I need more of it. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. For those of you who don't know, NEET means like not in education, not in like, doesn't have a job and things like that. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Making her sound like such a terrible person. She's not. She's so cute. She can't be that bad. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. In fact, the main character is more mean and jerkish. And I'm having trouble coming up with adjectives because this is a Christian server. Got more mean and jerkish than Sayori, but I'm still making Sayori sound like a jerk. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? You see my point? He's more of a jerk. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Ha! Story of my life! I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm being an idiot. See, this is what happens when your camera's on. You either laugh at everything you do because you're ridiculous, or you get close to the camera, but you're like really quiet and whispery. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No choice. Not a single one. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. Smart man. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Can we just give this woman a hug already? She needs one. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What sound just escaped me? Meanie! These are such anime sounds. Why am I playing this? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Then she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'll bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Can I don't want to say something really quickly. So, do any of you watch BG Mike? Because I know I do. The amount of times it said Natsuki instead of Natsuki makes me want to die. In all honesty. Don't make a promise that you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! God, I swear that's gonna get grating very quickly. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I can relate to this character so much. I would sell myself for a cupcake. Who wouldn't sell themselves for a cupcake, to be honest? They are delicious! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Yeah, I have a feeling that's just gonna go terribly wrong. I like this little light on the left and how I'm not putting my hand there to show you just because I want to make it look like I'm actually trying. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Yeah, this needs some poshness to it. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get to a posh voice. I'm British, I've got yellow teeth, I live down south. I mean, northerners are less posh. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge if my friend is watching there. But I still can't form a posh accent no matter how hard I try. I just sort of wing it. This is gonna go terribly as well. Sayori always says nice things about you. 50-50 odds of this being a tsundere, 50-50 odds of this being a yandere. Or a himidere. Seriously? You brought a boy? That's gonna get way more grating. Oh god. She just needs something obnoxious. She needs something goddamn obnoxious, damn it. What if I ran a voice like this? Seriously? You brought a boy? Nope, I can't do that. Seriously? You brought a boy? Seriously? You brought a boy? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Fuck it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Apollo, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. I agree. Would bang the one on the left. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, and is also the reason that everybody thinks the door is gonna get knocked down. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori, who's such an airhead or is either completely cunning. 50-50 odds. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica. That's right. It's great to see you again, Apollo. Monica smiles sweetly. I think I'm just going to do Monica in my normal voice. I like Monica the most already. Sayori second, Yuri third, Natsuki last. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little You too, Monica. Did they just do a Jax film? They did a Jax film. Okay, I'm out. Screw that spy. I'm out. Me, big boy. Come sit down, Apollo. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I don't think no matter how hard I try, I can get rid of like the slight American accent. Like, I don't even know if it's American. I'm just stereotyping them heavily, but it just sounds it to me. Okay. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. One of my friends did that one. It was actually really adorable. I want to eat that now. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make cat ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Okay, so this person who insists on making cupcakes for new members, you would think that they would know that she's good, so they'd actually let her do it. And Monica's just saying that she had no idea. Smart people. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. I thought I just did it nicely. It's delicious. I don't care anymore. Sayori talked with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it as... Natsuki bakes cupcakes for you because you're joining the club. She baked them. She did not buy them. How stupid is everyone? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yep, she's a tsundere. I'm out. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... See, this is my point. He thought, wow, did she make these herself? Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. That's the wrong way. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Well, you see, I sort of sold my soul for a cupcake. Now that's so... I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I think the point of the game is to join the club, so I have no choice. Power of plot convenience. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I've practically dragged her with you. Or you sold your own soul for a cupcake, you liar. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and say Yuri seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, because I mean, look at you, you're so pretty, your shape's nice, it's not too big on one end, it's like perfect hourglass. Basically what I'm trying to say is you're sexy and you can pretty much bribe anyone to let you run the clubs. What did I just say? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. What pose is she doing? Who in their right mind would do that? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if they encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a good leader. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Can we actually get Sonic to voice Natsuki instead? Like, I just feel like that would really work so well. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard yet to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Apollo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Ha! Right, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looked like she just wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. The window voice is actually taking the wind out of me, oh my god. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a quick second.
Because she's scared. Never mind.
Yeah, she's scared. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saori sidled up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. Lesbian shipping. Do it now.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart, and also manage to be extremely pretentious while explaining this type of thing. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You have set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika, wondering why the hell that they have random punctuation with no words. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Oh god, I love Zero already. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. And can I please date Monika in there? I want Monika, okay? Just give me her now. Isn't that right, Apollo? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining this club. They already may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes because I'm the only boy that they've ever seen in their life and they want to bang that. But I'm sorry, I thought.
Apollo.
You all... I'm defenseless against yourselves. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed argument when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join this literature club, because I mean, who could resist somebody with unnaturally purple or pink hair? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. What's your language, Natsuki? This is a goddamn Christian server. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Apollo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Apollo, since we're already here, you wanna walk home together?
That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for club, and I think I'm doing Natsuki's voice for her now. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Especially when one of the people's names doesn't end in the I like all the rest? Please tell me that we can date her. Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And this is where we shall end this episode, children. Thank you so much for watching. I was about to do the Jacksepticeye intro, but then remembered plagiarism, so... Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, make love to the subscribe button, stab the like button, just do whatever so you actually remember to like. Please love me. Anyway, this is Mega Trio from the Hub, signing out, children.